Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to the video. Hey guys, I am so excited for today's video. Today's video is going to be all about this bad boy, the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette. And I am going to create a few looks. This is look number 1 here to give you a little sneak peek. So many shadows in here, so many different colorways to play with. You have some burgundy, some pink, some purple, some green, some gold, some coppers, everything. This is everything. I know a lot of these are duplicates from the Star Wars collection, but because that was limited edition, there are still a lot of people, including myself, that did not get their hands on that. So I personally am very happy to have all of these shades. Let's go ahead and rip this guy off. If you would be interested in hearing my thoughts on this palette, as well as seeing a few different looks created using the palette, and I will do swatches as well, I'll do this first, then just keep watching. All right guys, I'm gonna do these swatches so we can, if you're here just for swatches, you can just watch this part and then we can just like geek out over Pat McGrath for the rest of the video.
Saturnalia, Bronze Nebula, Major Mahogany, Lunar Champagne, Violet Void, Gold Standard, Venomous Void, Odyssey, Fuchsia Shock, Megabyte, Bronze, and Electron. Cosmic, Smoked Amethyst, Dragonfly, Venetian Orchid, Galactic Gold, and Corruption.
I'm really excited. I did not, like I said, get my hands on that Star Wars collection, so I am very happy to be able to have a lot of those colors in this palette, and I just love her formula. And from swatching it, you do get quite a variety of her formulas in here. You have the creamier colors, the more sheeny colors, the multi-chromes, like the baked formulas, everything all in one here. One thing I will say is that this is cardboard packaging, and it has these. I get it so that it holds up the mirror, but I just really don't like those. It just reminds me of like dollar store holiday makeup. I really don't like that. I mean, I know the price. She wants to give us a mirror, but I really don't care about the mirror, and I really don't like this little string. But I love that she's offering us this smaller pan size. If this does well, I have a feeling that more could come in the future, which would be awesome because I would love to have more people have access to her formula because it is just exquisite. I just love it so very much. And from what I've used here today, it is just as high quality as her other palettes. So I do highly recommend this. I will be showing you more looks in this video, but I have not created them yet. So let's take a second and just look at today's look. Look number 1, you're gonna see an in-depth tutorial of how I created this look. But I really love these colors together. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look as well as a few others, I have no idea how many I'm gonna make. I will be filming the outro after I do the last look, so I will know how many looks there are. I would know which one is my favorite, but as we're going, make sure to comment below which look is your favorite. So far, I'm really loving this one. So if you'd like to see me create this look as well as a few others, then just keep watching. I'm gonna start with this pink color here, Venetian Orchid. We're gonna just put this with my NYX number 16. I'm gonna make sure that I get it into the crease because this is our fairest matte shade, the lightest matte shade in the palette. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is Venomous Void, on this BH Studio Pro number 17. Okay, I'm gonna take my NYX number 16 again with the first shade and just go right over that in the crease. Make sure it's all nice and blended. So I'm gonna take the shade down here called, or up here, whatever, Bronze Nebula. I'm gonna take that just on my finger. And then I'm gonna take my number 16 brush, lightly tap into that pink and brush most of it off. We're just gonna hit the very top here. Take a little bit more of that second color on my BH brush. I'm gonna take my Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush, this little fluffy smudger, and put the pink shade underneath my eye. And then I'm gonna take my NYX number 43 smudger into that deep shade. All right, and then I'm gonna take my Sigma E30 pencil brush into that gold, that Bronze Nebula shade. I think for the inner corner, I'm actually going to take this shade right here, which would be Cosmic. And I'm gonna take my Sigma brush again. And maybe that's too pink for this. That's so pink. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that gold, the bronze shade, press it into my mirror and go right on top of this. So we can get that intense reflect, but make it more this shade. Oh my gosh, that's so insane. All right. I don't know, that's not what I was looking for. So I'm gonna just take my Essence Pure Nude highlighter, which is what I'm wearing today. I'm gonna press into this to kind of get some of that pigment up with my finger. And then I'm gonna take the Essence Pure Nude and go right over all of this. There we go. There we go. A little bit better. Still very pink, but a little bit better. And I'm gonna just take my NYX 43 smudger just because it's small and kind of go in there and buff that a little bit. Like so. So now I'm gonna do that to the other eye and then I will show you the finished look. Into that shade down there. I'm just gonna slowly build this shade up as my crease color. It is the warmest shade. I don't want this look to look pink at all, so that's why I'm not using the other shades. I'm gonna take my NYX 43 into the same shade. Alright, I'm gonna take this BH number 17 into the same shade. Gonna take the 16 brush, nothing on it, and just make sure we're nice and blended. All right, I'm gonna take this BH number 11 little packer brush, and I'm gonna go into this red here. I'm gonna take this color here, which looks like brown to me, but on the camera it looks magenta. Okay, I think it must be a duo or multi-chrome, and we're gonna put this right there. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should have put this one in the outer corner. This one's a little bit deeper. It's got like a deeper base. I think I'm gonna just cover this up. The red should still kind of peek through, yeah. And I'm gonna take this shade. This is so effortless. I'm not even blending anything. It's just happening on its own. I'm using this dry, stiff brush. Like, wow. Wow. All right, now the bottom lash line definitely looks like it needs some work. I'm gonna take the matte shade first and just deepen this up a little bit on the outer. I'm gonna go back into the BH Cosmetics number 17, yes, 17 brush, and I'm gonna wipe it off as much as possible and have nothing on it. And I'm gonna go into this weird shape that I made and see if I can blend it and what happens. I know normally with multi-chromes it kind of blends into a brown, and I like the way it looks up here, but back here the shape's a little off. So I'm just gonna do it on the back half. And kind of, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more of the matte shade that we used and just put it there and kind of build myself a wing shape. Now, originally we just did kind of a blown out shape. We're gonna do like kind of a wing so that it goes from the bottom to the top. That's a wop. That's a wop. I'm gonna take my NYX number 16, wipe it off as much as possible, and just kind of go right here. This brush into the lighter gold, and I'm gonna reintroduce it right here to the shape. I'm gonna take this little Sonia Kashuk brush, tap it into that matte shade, blow this out a little more because I'm gonna bring those shimmers down, I think. All right, I'm gonna take the darker shimmer. Okay, and then the gold. All right, so we're gonna take this shade right here, and on my Sigma E30, for this look, I'm going to start with this pink shade on my NYX number 16 and go into the crease. And then I'm going to take this shade here, Major Mahogany, same brush, and I'm gonna build up the outer corner. I'm gonna take this Sonia Kashuk large eyeshadow brush. It's kind of a pinched but fluffy shader brush. And I'm gonna take that and just build up the outer corner once more. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Maybelline Fit Me in Fair 10 on the back of my hand. Not that hers need it, but just felt like I needed to do something different with this look. So I'm going to do kind of a like through 3/4 type situation. This is a little Morphe brush. Like so. And I'm gonna flip my brush. This is the side that had the concealer. And I'm gonna just go over and make sure there's nothing too wet. And then I'm gonna take my finger on the edge here just to tap that out a little bit. I'm gonna pick up the green shimmer here called Megabyte on this BH11. I'm gonna use my finger now in the same shade and just press it. And then I'm gonna take the Sonia Kashuk large eyeshadow brush back into that and go right on this outer corner and kind of fluff it in. I'm gonna take this little Morphe smudger brush into that burgundy shade. I'm gonna take that brush with the mahogany shade right on the outer here. I'm gonna take the fluffy brush in the pink we used in the beginning. For the inner corner, I'm gonna take this shade right here, Galactic Gold. It has a little bit of a green shift to it. My Sigma E30. I'm gonna take some MAC Fix Plus and just spray this so we can build that up as much as possible in that corner. And then I'm gonna take that green shade. I think I'm gonna take my finger into this shade right here, which is Gold Standard, which is like a bright yellow gold, and I'm just gonna tap into, the center and just brighten that up just a hair. Ooh, yeah. And I think this needs to be blended a little bit. All right, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner, mascara, finish up this eye, and I will be back. I'm gonna start out with Venetian Orchid right here and my NYX number 16. we're gonna take this Rephr #1 brush and we're gonna run that on the lower lash line. And then we're gonna take this shade right here, Venomous Void, on that Rephr brush. Gonna take the pink shade again, the first shade we used. Same brush, we are going to take this shade right here, Saturnalia. Yeah. I'm going to take my NYX number 16, lightly dab it into the pink shade and just go at the top. All right, now we're gonna take this shade, which I've been dying to use, right here. It's called Odyssey. I'm gonna take this other shade that I was gonna use in the inner corner, this shade right here called Cosmic, on my finger, and we're gonna tap that right over the center. It's more like a glittery, but it's like orange and pink. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Rephr #1 into the pink shade and just run that under the lower lash line real quick. We're gonna take that into the Cosmic shade. All right, I am going to go off camera and finish up the other eye, add mascara and an eyebrow, and I'll be right back. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!